Have you ever looked at your dog and wondered, what on earth are you thinking? It's a question that crosses every dog owner's mind. You see them staring intently at a wall, or suddenly perking up for no apparent reason. You wish, just for a moment, they could speak your language. Well, I have some brilliant news for you. Your dog is talking to you all the time. They are communicating their feelings, their fears, their joys, their anxieties. The catch, they aren't using words. They use a rich, complex language of the body. Learning this is one of the most rewarding things you can do. It unlocks a deeper, more meaningful relationship. Think of it as learning a new dialect. Confusing at first, but soon you'll pick up the nuances. It transforms owner-pet into true partnership and mutual respect. Are you ready to tune in and finally understand what your best friend has been trying to tell you? Let's get started on this brilliant adventure. The tail is perhaps the most famous and most misunderstood part of a dog's communication toolkit. Many people think wag equals happy. That's an oversimplification. The tail is more like a barometer for emotional arousal. Its meaning depends entirely on context. The speed, the direction, the height tail held high, often wagging rapid, stiff motions, signifies confidence, signifies arousal, signifies assertiveness. Tail tucked low between the legs signifies fear, signifies anxiety, signifies submission. Tail held neutral, parallel to ground or slightly below, signifies calm and comfortable. Positive emotions, wag bias to the right. Negative feelings, wag bias to the left. A broad, sweeping, full-body wag with hip wiggle equals pure joy. A short, fast, high vibration-like wag equals intense arousal. Assess carefully. Become a detective when you see a wagging tail. Don't just assume happiness. How high is it? How fast is it moving? Wide, friendly sweep, or a stiff, short vibration? What is the rest of the dog's body doing? Observe details to truly understand your dog's emotional message. After the tail, the face is the most expressive part of your dog, offering a wealth of information about their inner state. A dog's eyes truly are the windows to their soul. Soft, relaxed eyes. Pupils a normal size and you can't see much of the whites. Slow blinks and an almond-shaped eye. These signs indicate a calm and happy dog. On the other hand, showing the whites of the eyes, whale eye. That usually means stressed, anxious, or frightened. It's a clear signal the dog is uncomfortable with the situation. A dog's ears are like satellite dishes, always moving to capture sound and signal emotion. The natural position of your dog's ears when relaxed is your baseline. For a Labrador, ears hang loosely at the side of the head. For a German Shepherd, ears stand upright. When a dog is alert and interested, their ears go up and point toward the source. Ears pulled back flat against the head are a sign of fear or anxiety. Ears slightly back but still relaxed can mean friendliness, especially when accompanied by a wiggling, happy body. The mouth also tells a compelling story. A relaxed, happy dog will often have its mouth slightly open in a soft grin. They might be panting gently with no tension in the lips or jaw. A closed, tight mouth can signal tension and stress. An anxious dog often pulls its lips back at the corners. Sometimes that's accompanied by rapid panting or excessive drooling. A lip curl that exposes the teeth is an unmistakable warning sign. It's a distance-increasing signal. The dog says, "Back off. I'm extremely uncomfortable." Yawning can mean tiredness, but yawning is also a common sign of stress or anxiety. Learning to spot these signals quickly makes you a more responsive, empathetic owner. Now that we understand the individual pieces, the tail, eyes, ears, and mouth, we can start to assemble them to interpret common canine moods. Let's begin with the one we all love to see: happiness. A happy dog is a picture of relaxation. Their body posture is loose and wiggly. Their tail might be giving that broad, sweeping wag, often making their whole body shake with joy. Their eyes are soft. Their ears are in a neutral or slightly back position. Their mouth is gently open, perhaps with a lolling tongue. On the opposite end of the spectrum is fear. A fearful dog will try to make itself as small as possible. Its body will be hunched and low to the ground, its tail tucked firmly between its legs. Its ears will be pinned flat against its head, and its eyes will be wide, showing the whites. Stress and anxiety can sometimes look similar to fear but can also manifest in more subtle ways. A stressed dog might not be cowering, but its body will be tense and rigid. It may lick its lips repeatedly, yawn when it's not tired, or suddenly start scratching or sniffing the ground obsessively. These are called displacement behaviors, actions that seem out of context and are used by the dog to cope with an uncomfortable feeling. Finally, there's excitement, which can be easily confused with anxiety or aggression if you're not careful. An excited dog is in a high state of arousal, but the context is usually positive. Their body is tense, but in an expectant, forward-leaning way. They might be bouncing on their front paws, and their tail will likely be held high, wagging furiously. They might bark or let out high-pitched whines. The key difference between positive excitement and negative arousal is often in the face. An excited dog might have a more open mouth and a generally looser facial expression compared to the hard stare and tight lips of an agitated dog. This is pure, unbridled anticipation for a walk, a treat, or your return home. Understanding your dog's feelings is a brilliant first step, but how you respond is what truly strengthens your bond. When you see that your dog is happy and relaxed, embrace it. This is the perfect time for positive interactions. Engage in a fun game of fetch, offer a gentle belly rub, sit with them and speak in a calm, loving tone. By actively participating in their moments of joy, you reinforce the positive association they have with you. When you recognize signs of fear or anxiety, your role is to be their protector, not their disciplinarian. Never punish a dog for growling. Never punish a dog for showing fear. They are communicating their discomfort in the only way they know how. Instead, calmly remove them from the stressful situation. If they are scared of a loud noise, lead them to a quiet room with a favorite toy. If they are nervous around a new person, ask the person to give them space. Allow your dog to approach on their own terms. By showing them you will advocate for their safety, you build immense trust. They learn that they don't have to handle scary things alone because you have their back. Ultimately, remember that every single dog is an individual. A tail wag from a confident Labrador might mean something different than a tail wag from a timid rescue Chihuahua. The key is to spend time simply observing your own dog. Learn their unique quirks. Learn their personal baseline for calm. By committing to understanding their secret language, you are giving them the greatest gift of all, the feeling of being truly seen, truly heard, and truly loved for who they are.